Greetings everyone and welcome to another World of Warcraft video. So it's a new month, which means it's trading post time. A new month is equal that the trading post has been refreshed and we got new traveler log challenges to do. Of course, the challenges is kind of the same. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do to get all the points. Then the more activities you do, the more traders points you get to buy items for. Normally, you have to fill out this entire bar here to get a mount in the end, but this time it's changed. This time you only need half the bar, and then you're actually gonna get some Warcraft 3 stuff. So if you have played Warcraft 3, you probably know the 4 factions, the 4 races you can play in the game. You can actually get a back bling. So if I show you here, if you hold down Control and click on it, you can see this is the Night Elf one. So this one here symbolizes the Night Elf. So if you're a Night Elf fan in Warcraft 3, if you're a human fan in Warcraft 3, also pretty big, pretty cool. If you play any class and you have this one on your back, it actually looks like you have a shield on. So if you play a rogue and you use this one here, it's gonna look like you're a rogue with a shield, which I think is really cool. So you need to get this one. The same with the orc one. Also again, we're gonna have a freaking shield on our back. I know the Night Elf one is also that's more like a fist weapon, the demon hunter's weapon, but kind of still. And then we have the Scourge, which is super cool. It's literally Lich King's sword, which is pretty cool. So again, the Night Elf, the human, the orc, and the Scourge, just for only filling out half the trading post battle pass thing. But let's try and go to the trading post and see what things we can actually buy this year. Not this year, this month. So yeah, again, and if you don't know where you find trading posts, it's basically in Donegal here, in the new main city. You find it here, in case you didn't know this. But here, let's go talk with them. Let's see. So the first few items you could buy, let's see here. There we go. The first item that it shows is this one here, but because I have bought it already, it's in the bottom. So this one is the first one you can buy, which is the High Scholar Arcana, which is like a transmog. Pretty cool. But yeah, decent transmog. Then we have this Dark Ranger one here. So basically, it's Sylvanas. Everyone knows this is it's symbolizing Sylvanas. The cool thing about this transmog is that everyone can use it. Every single class can actually use this one here. So that means, as a warrior, you can run around like this. As a paladin, anyone can look like this. The only annoying part is that the chest piece is having this back bling on. It's not even the back, it's actually the chest that is having this one on. So if you have this one here shown, you actually can't see the weapon on the back. And for some people, that's probably fine, but I like to see my big two-hand sword, for example, on my back. So when using this one here, you can't see the back. So you would have to hide the chest or find another chest that fits this transmog. Just saying. Then there's also this one here, the Ensemble Gladiator. I also bought this one here. I bought this one here, this one here, and this one here. So now I only have 700 tokens back. But this one here is basically just a good old school gladiator armor. I'm not sure. It could remind me a bit about like Garrosh back in the days. But yeah, still pretty cool transmog. Then beside of that, we can buy yellow helmet, purple helmet, some maces, blue helmet, red helmet, a bow, and shoulder pads in different colors. And then this gladiator sword, I also bought this one here because it's going to fit very, very well with this transmog here. So this sword here and this transmog is going to be on spot. Then we have a lot of returning items here, which is the Fury of the Fire Lord. So pretty cool one-hand mace. Then also the staff here. It looks like Khadgar's staff, kinda. Then we also have this Hornstrider Hunter preferences. It includes a polearm, a bow, and a gun, which is pretty cool. So for 500 tokens, you get these 3 weapons. Then there's also Battle Magister's enchantment. So basically you can get this offhand, you can get this staff, and you can get this sword. So again, this one could also be used by a warrior, because it's just a sword, so pretty cool. Then we have the Armaments of the Light Avenger. So it gives a shield and a one-hand mace, but also a two-hand mace. We could probably hide the armor. Then we have this one here, which is the Secret of the Unmanned Cult. And we have this one, this mace, an offhand, and also a staff. Actually, a pretty decent staff. Then we have the tools of Krakvar's Executor. So an axe, a shield, and a fist weapon. And then we also have the Witch Doctor's fetish frame. And the Whip Saronite weaponry. This is pretty cool because this is like spider-themed undead stuff. So we have this one here, this two-hand axe, which is a pretty cool two-hand axe. We have this one-hand sword here, and another two-hand sword. So two-hand axe, two-hand sword, and one-hand sword. Kinda, it needed a shield, then it would be like a complete build for a warrior or repeller. Then we also have the Shaman's Blessing of Rebirth. So basically a dagger, fist weapon, staff, very druidish, and another staff. Has a little rune inside. The Possessed of Watcher's Arsenal. So basically a fist weapon, a staff, and another staff. Oh, that's pretty cool. So everyone can actually be using a monk staff. Very nice. Then we have the Blood Onyx Blades. So basically this is just 3 different blades. So we have this one here, 1 blade, a second blade, and a third blade. Oh, that's a big one. And it even has like a little poison inside here. Cool. Then we have Nefrisa's Blasphemous Glaives. So basically war glaives for demon hunters. So we have one that looks like this, and one that looks like this. And Savage Champion's Aggression. So a shield, a sword with a little wolf on. That's actually a pretty cool detail. Another shield that looks like a big wolf with roses on. And a two-hand sword. I am very close to buy this one here. I think it's a really cool sword and shield, but also this two-hand sword would fit very well to this transmog here. Like, look at this. The theme of this face down here. And that, you can see just how, like, it's almost like built for each other. So I'm very close buying this one here. Then we have Instrument of the Alluring Call. So basically a dagger and an offhand. Pretty cool. The skeleton is moving its mouth. And also a staff, of course. Very nice staff. Treasure of the Silver Hoarder. So a very big sword. Very big sword. And a big offhand. And a staff. Then we got some transmogs here, which is, it's kind of like a set, but it's only 3 pieces. So this is for the people who likes to mix and match transmog sets. You know, they want to like build their own transmogs. So basically Blizzard is just giving them 3 parts here that they should build around, and then it's up to them to, you know, find out what pants and gloves and chest you should wear. It's kind of like annoying for me. Like, I like to just have a complete set where I know everything is like built together, and this is like a really cool set, but it's missing the last parts, which is unfortunate, because I'm sure the artist who made this had in mind how it would look completely, but wasn't allowed to like finish it because, you know, only these parts were allowed to made. So this one is the first one. It's a lever, so I assume that everyone who uses leather can use this one here. Then this one here is for plate. Very Undead Death Knight style. Each of them is like styled against a class. So I'm pretty sure this one here was like styled against a rogue. This one here was styled against Death Knight, and it's only for plate users. This one is only for male users, and I'm pretty sure this is for a hunter. I mean, it has freaking arrows on the shoulders. Then we have the mage styled one, which is clove. And we have the shaman styled one, which is for male users. And we have one here, which is, I'm actually not 100% sure which one this is supposed to look like. Probably Evoker. Yeah, Evoker, of course, Evoker with the Sand of Time. And it's for male. Then we have this one here that is for priestess. Like, I mean, still, it doesn't say it's only for priestess, it's just a clove, but it's themed for priestess, like shadow priests. So yeah, priest themed for clove users. And of course, warrior themed for plate users. Really, really cool. I'm thinking about buying this one here and then maybe match it together with a Arity set, like the Arity Hallowfall set. I think those two could actually blend pretty well together. Then a druid themed one, pretty nice helmet, I think. Like very nice helmet. But for leather users, a druid themed. And this one here, like first I thought this would like for shamans, because you know it kind of like reminded me of like a elemental shaman. But no, it's actually it's the Demon Hunters one, which is for leather. So I assume everyone who uses leather can use this one here, but it's Demon Hunter themed. Then we have this one here, which is of course Warlock themed, very big shoulders, and it's for clove users. Paladin themed and for blade users. And then we have a bundle here which has a one-hand mace and also one where there's fund on. Offhand, like a witch doctor's shield. And for Tauren and high mountain Taurens only. So only Taurens and high mountain Taurens can get this one here. Then also this Possessed Watcher here, which is the monk themed one, which is for leather users. This cape here. This helmet that fits it. And this grand staff. So yeah, I mean, that's all the items you can buy. And again, if you log in now, you go to this chest here, you unlock 500 tokens so you can buy items. And then you can also unlock additional tokens here. So you can see 125, 225, 125, 125, 250, 250. So yeah, additional tokens can be earned here. And you can do this by doing a lot of activities, like basically just doing time walk dungeons, battleground, anything is going to give you points to complete this. So basically don't just play whatever you want and it's going to be filled out no matter what. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in World of Warcraft.